What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to another video once again. Now, I know it's been a minute ever since I posted a video, but sometimes life happens and things are just out of your control.
Afrobiker.
Anyway, as the title of the video says it, I did decide to change my tires. The first reason being my rear tire had worn down all the way to the indicators, and I thought, hey, why not take this opportunity to not just replace the tires but also slap on some road trail tires, which I've been wanting to do for a while. As you may have seen in my previous video, I'll put the link in the top corner here. So I like to hunt for bargains, okay? I like to go to Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree and eBay sometimes just to see what the cheapest options of the best quality products are out there. And for this reason, sometimes I find myself touring in dealerships just to see what kind of gear they have there, try on their helmets, try on their jackets, and see if I can find a better deal online. And while I was at a dealership just trying out a jacket, I came across one of their demo bikes. It was a Husqvarna Svartpilen. I'm sorry if I butcher the pronunciations, okay? I'm trying my best. So I had a look at the bike, and then I saw the tires that were on there. I was like, hang on, the tire dimensions are almost exactly the same as my bike. I don't see why these tires shouldn't be able to fit. So I went online and I had a look at what different options they had for road trail or dual sport purposes for tires. And there's a plethora of them. But after watching a few YouTube videos as well, I saw that most people that had similar bikes ended up buying the Shinko E705s and the E805s. The Shinkos were significantly cheaper than the Pirelli Scorpion Rally STRs that I saw online. I'll just have a look at the current pricing now. Shinko E805. So the Shinko 805s are $156 Australian dollars for the rear, which is in USD for the rest of you that are more familiar with the American dollar. 156. Yeah, so currently it's saying $99.84 US dollars for 156 Australian dollars. If you were happy to look at the 705s, the Shinko E705s, which might have been just a generation older than the E805s, they're even cheaper. Here in Australia with MX Store, you can find the Shinko E705s for $139.95, which in USD is $89.25. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR. So the Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR with the same supplier or the same website, MX Store, currently in Australian dollars is $269.95, which in USD is $172.15. Yeah, sorry if I sound a bit funny. I'm just recovering from a cold, but it is what it is. So yeah, there was a significant price difference. I was like, is it? So that's just the rear tire, by the way. It's not the package for both the front and the back. Anyway, so after looking at the difference between the two tires, I thought to myself, is it worth it in the long run? So every time that I find myself in a situation such as that, I tend to look at what the versus comparisons on forums are for those specific products that I've narrowed down to. In this case, the Shinko E805s and the Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR tires. And to my surprise, most forums that I read were leaning so much more in the direction of the Pirellis for longevity and for performance as well. They said the Shinkos are a decent tire for the price and you won't go wrong if you get one. But the Pirellis lasted thousands and thousands of kilometers. So I don't know about you, but the experience that I've had with the Husqvarna 701 and tires has not been great. It chews through tires like no man's business. So I was like, hey, maybe it's a good opportunity to slap on some longer lasting tires that, at least from what the reviews are saying, have decent road performance as well as off-road. And that's how we ended up here. The tires are on the bike now. It was a very antagonistic experience, to say the very least, to get the tires on. I just couldn't get the bead to seat. So the first time that I had a crack, I sat on the tire, used ratchet straps. I tried the, spray and aerosol spray, and then you use a lighter, and none of that worked. So I rang up 5-Star Yamaha, which is a dealership that's not too far from where I work. The guys were like, cool man, just bring your tire in and we'll seat the bead for you. We've got a very powerful compressor here. And the guy did it in 10 seconds. I was like, whoa. I just spent like a whole hour in the sun at a service station trying to sort this out, and then you just do it in 10 seconds. It's just unfair, isn't it? Anyway, at the same time I had the tires off. From a comment that I got from one of my viewers, they said, dude, you gotta look at your chain. So I was like, oh, let me look at the chain. I was like, yeah, this chain needs to be changed. So I changed the chain, and then I definitely needed to get new sprockets as well. So I ordered new sprockets in, and it was another week of waiting for all that stuff to come in. But the bike is back together now, and here is how it looks. Okay, I'm back on the bike, and I thought I would share my on-road experience with these tires so far. I thought they were going to have a bit more of a tractor feel, way up, bouncing up and down, looking at the tire profile. But the ride is actually super smooth. Like even at low speeds, it's almost comparable to the Michelin Pilot street tires that I had on before. And those were by no means anywhere close to being dual sport tires. That's an epic view, man. I'll turn around somewhere and see if we can stop there so you can enjoy the views. No cars? It should be good. Should be alright, eh? Oh, look at this. Check that out. That's sick. Look at that. I'll take my gloves off so you can see just how deep these grooves are. Look at that. Like my whole pinky finger just gets swallowed in there. And your wear indicators are like all the way in. Let's go. It's a very affluent neighborhood too. You have all these massive houses with breathtaking views. That won't cost not just an arm and a leg, but probably your whole body. So many stops, bro. Now we got some sunlight here, so I think I'll use this spot for some B-roll. And you have the background there. We'll use one with the grass here. Nice. So it's been a minute since I posted, unfortunately, but I thought I would just check in with you guys, see how everyone's going, and make sure you know that I'm doing well as well. Because I've had some people by the side ask me, hey bro, you've not posted for a while, are you alright? You ride a bike, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It's just life happens, and sometimes you gotta take your foot off the gas. Alright, so now that I have a feel of the bike on the road and I'm pretty satisfied with the results, I'm pretty keen to see how the tires are gonna fare off-road. So stay tuned. If you're not part of a tribe, come on now, what are you waiting for? Do it. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Afro Biker signing out. Peace.